Hello YouTube, LD50 here, back with another video, and today we're going to be continuing on with the adventures of OP10 Deputy Sal. We're going to do a couple of side missions before we go and do the Once and Future slab. So we'll press on and do the Safe and Sound mission, and we'll also do the Clan War mission. As we're going past here, we might as well pick up this. Won't get fooled again.
Hey, feel like solving a murder? I'm the marshal around these parts.
This quest here gives a really good melee weapon. We don't play melee with Sal, so we're just doing it for the just to get rid of them, really. But this is a very easy quest. It's always the same person. You don't need to have to go and question all these different people. You just have to know it's the person with the sniper.
Alright, if you say so.
Yeah, I did it! I ain't sorry! What?
Man, good job, Deputy. Barlow thought he could snipe an innocent man and get away with it. But that was a long shot.
And we get the law, which we didn't get with a matching grip, so it's not particularly good. But I mean, to be honest with you, you don't use this for the gun portion. You use it for the 100% melee damage. We'll go and stick it in the bank or sell it or something. I think I'm just going to sell it, to be honest with you. Don't need it on this playthrough. How are we doing for money? Yeah, we'll sell that on.
If you got the money, I'll save your gall darn life.
There we go. Right, so we'll pick up Safe and Sound from Marcus, and we'll pick up.
Jack blasted my personal safe.
We'll pick up Clan Wars once we've done Safe and Sound.
Hands of some freeloading bandits by now. Head back to that city-sized hole in the ground and get my safe back.
Right. I'll go and kill some bandits. Go and kill Blue. And turn the mission in. We're not going to, obviously, we don't need to farm for particular Heartbreaker, which is the quest reward from this mission.
My rides may not get you there alive, but they'll get you there.
But we'll do the mission anyway, because it's quite a fun little mission. And we get to go to the Caustic Caverns. Right, before we proceed forward, just in case you haven't seen the previous videos, this is the loadout we're using for Deputy Sal. We're using the Grog Nozzle, we're using the Orphan Maker, and we're using the Win-Win Lady Fist for crit swapping. Evolution, Gunzerker, Deputy's Badge, and Longbow Stormfront, although I think I'm going to change that to the Longbow Slag Singularity, the low-level Longbow Slag Singularity. That's a bit of a tongue twister, because that will be, I think, better for crowd control. That's the build that we're using. So let's push forward and get ourselves 25 Sanctuary Squatters. Couldn't actually see what was going on there. Never mind.
You idiot!
Curses! Those idiots dropped my servants in the Caustic Caverns. Get after it!
Hey, looking good. Got sunrise a little bit. Literally cannot see anything. Dear oh dear. The only downside to using the grog nozzle is it does have a lot of visual pollution. It's a really good slagging weapon, but sometimes you just can't see it. Okay, we're down to 21, so I think there should be a few more down here. Right, there we go. I think that blue thing was anything worthwhile. Just a sniper. Has it got a matching grip? No. The Malawan snipers, particularly if you can find one with a Malawan barrel, which would be a Snyder, I believe, are, aside from the Pimpernel, the best slagging sniper in the game. If you are doing a playthrough on any character and you find yourself a purple Malawan, a slag Malawan sniper at pretty much any rarity, whether it's white, green, blue, purple or orange, well, obviously there isn't a legendary one, but if you get one up to purple, they make really good slagging weapons. Really high chance to slag, and you know, don't have a lot of recoil on them either, which means that they're quite good from a distance. So they're my preferred slagging weapon until I get a grog nozzle or a ruby. Alright, let's get ourselves to the caustic caverns. Now this map is a little bugged like the fridge map is as well. I don't know if you know, the fridge map has doors like this, and when you the first time you come on the playthrough, the save point won't activate until you've gone past these doors and sort of back in again like that. If you do that and then you go back in, then it will activate the save point. Do a few more enemies so that we can get our Gunzerk back. There we go. Alright, Gunzo's back, good. We'll race across to where Blue is. Now, if I remember rightly, you can crit with these chrysalists. Let's use an explosive fastball. Yeah. So we're going to use that on Blue. I think we'll. Okay, make our way over here. Yeah, you can use the fastball to crit on Chrysalists' crit points. Slag first, and then we change to although we're actually technically out of grenades now, so we won't be able to well, we've got one grenade, but you can slag and swap to the Lady Fist and do 800% crit damage on the Chrysalist critical points. So I'm not explaining myself very well there. But we don't have any grenades left, so we will just do Blue the normal way. Another thing to mention with Blue, when he comes out of the ground, you need to let him to scoot forward a little bit before you kill him. Otherwise he throws his drop gear, his loot, all the way over there. If you let him scoot forward, he'll drop his loot over here. So if you're farming for the Fabled Tortoise, which is the dedicated drop, let him scoot forward and then kill him, and then the drop will end up sort of over here. See how we scooted forward there? Oh, hope we don't go down here. We managed to get a dot on us. We're okay.
You found the safe?
And let's get Moxie's skin flicks, skin picks.
Return its contents quickly.
So he didn't drop the Fabled Tortoise. You wouldn't want the Fabled Tortoise at OP10 anyway. You'd want a low level one. So you'd do this farm on the first playthrough. If you didn't know, a low level Fabled Tortoise and a comm that reduces your shield capacity will give you increased speed. So that's why you want a low level Fabled Tortoise.
Hey there, Sugar. I see you found some fairly fleshy snapshots of me. If you give those to me instead of my third ex-husband, I'll make it worth your while. Feel free to take a peek, though. I sure don't mind.
Right, the easiest way to get back to the start of this map is actually just to save quit. We're not going to do anything else in this map at this time. Whether or not we come back and do any of the missions when we've made our progress through the main campaign, I'm not sure, but it's not my favourite map, to be honest with you. I don't like all the caustic pools. We'll get some grenades while we're here, seeing as I used them all.
Low prices and no questions asked.
I can sell that. we can sell that.
Tell your friend, Marcus Munition.
Right, we'll go and turn this in. Now, if you're familiar with the game, you won't need this explaining, but if you don't know the game very well, there are two options. You can turn the quest into Marcus, or you can turn the quest into Moxie. You don't want to turn it into Marcus. He gives you a relic which is absolutely useless. It's supposed to speed up how quickly the vendors refresh. So when you look here, you've got on the right hand side, time is running out, 18 minutes and 44 seconds. That's when the contents of the vendor will refresh, and the relic that Marcus gives you speeds that up by like 2% or something. It's ridiculous. So if you're going to do this quest, everyone goes for the Heartbreaker, because the Heartbreaker is a really, really good shotgun. We won't be using it on this playthrough because we don't need to. But if you're doing any other, normal playthrough, this is a fantastic shotgun to get, because it is a Moxie weapon and it gives you healing on damage.
Thanks, sugar. I've been
So
meaning to upload.
let's see what sort of
Echo Net.
Heartbreaker we're going to get. They're always fire, but it would be nice if we had something with a matching grip. I don't think we're going to get that, but let's try. Nope, we have a TDR grip. So quite fast reload, reduced damage, and reduced magazine size. Ideally we'd like that with Hyperion grip, and really ideally we'd like it with the foregrip accessory, which is practicable because it gives extra pellets. But that is the Heartbreaker. Never comes with a sight, so it's quite good for Sal. It's a good option if you're doing a shotgun build with Sal. And fairly decent damage and an okay health reclaim. It's it's a small percentage compared to the Grog Nozzle and the Ruby, but if you're doing lots and lots of damage, that percentage will be high enough to keep you alive. Anyway, we're not going to need it. We're going to flog it, and then we're going to go to start the next quest, which is start the clan war.
Hey, cutie. Got a job for you. Why don't you stop by my place out in the dust?
So let's go and see Ellie.
Thanks for coming out to see me. Got a fun little project for you. How do you feel about gang wars? The Hodunks and the Zephyrs have been having a half-assed feud for years, and I've been thinking the world might be a teensy-weensy bit better if all of them were dead. Or at least one of them. Grab those explosives and the clan emblems. The emblems are back in the junkyard. Here's my plan. You go to Hodunk territory, do that thing you do, by which I mean shoot lots of people and look damn good doing it. And leave explosives alone won't do it. We'll need each clan's family emblem. Check my junk, y'all. I'm pretty sure I got some old emblems lying around somewheres. Hodunks chose that as their emblem because they love skinny chicks. And they love skinny chicks because they's pussies. Zaffords chose them. Now that you got all the stuff, head out to the Hodunk Speedway. Man, those Hodunks are gonna be so pissed. They'll regret not killing me when I was a baby even more. joy. They'll be awful disappointed to see it blowed the heck up. I back up, cause this is gonna be awesome. Now slug that Zephyr emblem down.
Tamable douchegabber. Papa Jimbo seized it. Disgusting Zafford emblem, and he accepts your challenge, Mick Zafford. The seas will run green with Zafford blood.
Haven't heard Jimbo that angry since the time he heard my family was leaving his dumbass clan. Mama didn't want to raise Scooter and me alongside a bunch of morons who'd sooner eat a baby than help raise one. That, and one time Jimbo told Moxie to kill some dude or they was gonna turn me into the clan wife. She wasn't having none of that. So, yeah, good memory. Why don't you go to the Holy Spirits bar out near Overlook and blow their crap up too?
I think we'll just do that, Ellie.
Thousand Cuts is west of the Highlands. If you're looking for the Slab King, that's where he'll be. Now be careful though. He kind of lost it after Hyperion killed his dog.
You're near the Holy Spirits. That's the Zafford family base of operations. Boy, there's one real easy way to piss off a Zafford. Destroy their liquor. Just put those charges on the distillery and start running. Now all we gotta do is play both sides against the middle and see who comes out on top. Should be fun.
What's going on out there? Piss on me eyes. Is that the Hodunk emblem I see? Them bastards broke the truce. You rednecks will regret messing with Mick Zafford.
He sounds pissed. I bet he's already got a plan to strike back against the Hodunks, and he'll need the help of somebody like you.
I'm calling all gun hands to help me stamp out the Hodunks. I pay in blood, booze, and bullets. Come to the Holy Spirits bar.
Yeah, the gaming industry's worst Irish accent there.
Ah, a new recruit. Welcome to the Zafford family. You didn't see the bastard who destroyed my distillery, did ya? Let me get you a drink.
I love how they couldn't even be bothered to make a
Damn it,
new
it's
animation
dry.
for that. They just
Those
used
Hodunks
knocking on the
destroyed
door
my
animation.
distillery. That's it! The truth is off! You, Vault Hunter, let's talk. You gonna help me get them Hodunk bastards?
Take that off, make sure we don't have it equipped.
Good. If there's anything they love more than getting to second base with their sisters, it's cars. I want you to get out there and ruin their race. Come into my basement. You
Right,
picked
let's
the
see
right
if he gets
family in
stuck.
this war, boyo.
Sometimes he'll get
Ages
stuck,
back,
or
one
the
of
other
Hodunks drowned a
NPCs
few
will
Zafford
crowd
boys
him
in
out.
Creek Bend. After an ex-Hodunk killed me boy Lucky a few years back, we
Oh,
made a
seems to be
truce.
okay today.
But after what happened to our distillery, it sounds like the war's
There's the bag man.
You can never be too well armed.
Grab that dynamite, look.
As I was talking about Malawan snipers, this is a Snyder. It's not a slag one, but that's the shape of the barrel. So you want to be looking for a slag Malawan sniper with that sort of shaped barrel if you want a very good slagging weapon.
Always happy to
And
do
you don't have
business
access
with
to the
a
grog or the ruby yet.
There we are. Now get out to the dust. I'll be up at the bar if you need.
Right, let's go and blow up some cars. Actually, I think what we will do is we will change to the Raidercom and Fabled Tortoise combination, just to give us some extra speed, as we've got a fair bit of hiking to do now.
Catch a ride!
I'm not putting the afterburner relic on. There's not really enough vehicle use to warrant it on this particular mission.
The Hodungs do one of these races every so often. I want you to place them charges on the fireworks they leave around the track. When they set off the fireworks, it'll make for some proper violence.
That is such a dreadful Irish accent.
Hey, what you doing down there? Double checking all the fireworks? That's cool, man. I already done that. Thanks, though.
Now that the dynamite's ready, head up to where the Hodungs got their pyrotech set up. It'll be a great place to watch the destruction. Kill that pyrotech. No witnesses.
Dang, dang, dude. What you doing up here? Come to...
It's race time, hold on! 3, 2, 1, boom, river!
The race is starting. Blow the dynamite once the cars reach him.
The cars have just hit the roundabout! I can hardly believe my eyes!
No, they're not particularly bunched up. Sometimes if you get them all bunched up, you can get 2 or 3 of them in one go.
The cars have almost reached the fireworks!
I think what we'll do is we'll wait for the second lot to come through, because there's 2 at once there. And then the third one can come around and we'll
You must hit some of the cars. Now get down there and finish off the rest.
Good job, sweetheart. I saw those explosions from here. Get back to my garage and we'll see if we can't help those hodunks get some revenge for their messed up racetrack.
Oh dear, oh dear. I think we're going to go down here. Didn't see that behind me. Don't think my car will count. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Didn't think that vehicle was actually in the compound there. Oh, well, there you go. Deputy Sal is not immortal, particularly when you don't have an actual shield on. Probably should have changed back. Never mind, it is what it is. Trying to be clever there.
After this red harvest between the two clans, you're gonna be the last man standing with a fistful of dollars.
This is a planet-wide echo requesting strong, loyal soldiers who don't ask too many questions. Help the Hodum family defeat the Zephyr Cuss-Hounds!
All the ladies side scooters about to Friday town. Catch a real.
Stay the hell away from our caravan, people. We're carrying very valuable stuff for Papa Hodum, and I ain't getting robbed again.
Right, we'll pick up the next part of the quest.
Pa wants your help waging war on those puke green Zephyrs. You're gonna clean out their cash stash for us.
We got a dead drop out in the Highlands with all the details. Go get it! The Zephyrd's got a secret cash stash around here, but we ain't sure where. Their bagman leaves the Zephyr bar every so often. Paul wants you to tail him to the stash, then rob the place. But don't get too close to it.
Yeah!
That there's the bagman. Follow him to the cash stash, but don't get too close.
Right, we're going to follow the bagman, but as soon as we see the arrow, there you go, we can go forward. If you get too close, you have to restart the mission.
But we know the real truth, don't we, voice in me head? Good joke, voice in me head. You always know just what to say. Am I being followed? Nah, impossible. Just a few more years of making these trips to the cash stash and maybe Pop will finally love me. I'm a much better son than Lucky. I'm sprightly, I'm more talkative, and I wasn't buried alive in a shallow grave. One of my best qualities, that is. I agree, voice in me head.
We'll see if we get a lucky pot of gold, which is the bagman's drop, which is an absolutely rubbish shield, but it's a one-time only. You only get this opportunity to get the pot of gold, and once you've completed the mission, you can't kill the bagman away again. The pot of gold, I believe, drops $1 per kill or something, which is fine on normal mode, but obviously an OP10 absolutely useless.
Oh, baby, that's the cash. Wax that. Take what they got.
No lucky pot of gold, no.
Paul says you can open all them cash boxes now that you got the bagman's key.
Well, we don't really need the money, but we'll do it anyway.
Stash, huh? That's great. I hear they're planning something pretty ugly to get back at those hodunks. Thanks for helping me out with this, by the way. My ma always says I wouldn't survive an all-out clan war between these idiots. I guess part of me wanted to prove
Flat
her
gun.
wrong.
With a matching grip as well, that's nice. Incorrosive. I mean, they're not a great weapon, but they look pretty. So we're going to turn this in and get on with the next part of the clan war. I don't think we're going to have enough time in this session to do the story part of the mission, go see Brick, but we'll finish off the clan war, I think. And we will actually put the afterburner on now because we do have a bit of a vehicle journey to do. And we'll go back to our speedy setup, the one that got us killed not that long ago. Right, the quest reward for this part of the quest is the Triqueta, which is a really good Jacob shotgun. It would be nice if we got one with a matching grip. We're not going to use it because the Orphan Maker's better, but until you have the Orphan Maker, the Triqueta is a good shotgun for Deputy Cell. So let's have a look. No, TDR grip again. So that was TDR grip we had on the Heartbreaker, and TDR grip on the Triqueta. That would actually work because it's still a two-shot and it has fairly fast reload, but you do get slightly reduced damage with a TDR reload. But yeah, that's not a bad Triqueta. I would have preferred a Jacob's grip. because that would have given us good reload as well and more damage. But beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, you compare the damage from the Orphan Maker to the Triqueter. Big difference. Big difference. Our Orphan Maker there has much faster reload as well. Right, we're now going to go and find Steve and pick up the next part of the quest. And it's quite a long drive, which is why we've put the afterburner relic on. No, they're not coming over. Good.
Hello. Killed my boy. The Hodunks sent some hit to track my boy Peter to our cash stash, and then they murdered him like an animal. Never hurt a soul, he didn't. There's only one thing to do. Burn their trailers to the ground. Do it after sundown. I want to see their flaming homes burning against the midnight sky. Get going.
I'll tell you, driving in this game is absolutely rubbish. My biggest criticism for Borderlands games is the driving. Got a little bit better in Borderlands 3, but Borderlands 2 is dreadful. Right, so we will put some safety back on. Get our sheriff's deputy's badge back on. Now, it does give us a fire weapon. We need a fire weapon for this part of the quest, so that's quite handy. I have to say, the first time I ever did this quest, I did think it was quite a dark quest. One of the things I love about Borderlands 2 is it's a very adult story. Borderlands 3, sadly, the story was toned down. It wasn't as dark, it wasn't as good, which is a shame, really. So let's settle these on fire.
I don't apologize for this. You go to work, you bleed. What the hell's going on out there?
Right, we'll take that off because we don't need it on right now. We are going to get attacked.
Get back to Steve.
Had you set them fools on fire, huh? That's pretty hardcore. If I know the Hodunks, they ain't gonna take this lightly. When they strike back, they're gonna strike back hard.
Right, we're going to turn this in.
There it comes through. Keep away unless you want a lead milkshake. holding our annual wake for him soon. I'd be proud to have you there. His efforts have gone too far. We need a killer, and we need him now! You don't step up, my boys will have something to say about it.
I do like this quest line. I think it's a really good quest line. The only thing that slightly annoys me is the amount of driving you have to do. And as Borderlands is a dreadful driving game, I find it somewhat irritating. Did we just get a well-dropped legendary? We just got a world drop. I hadn't noticed that. When we look at that. Good job we came back. Not that we'd ever use it. It's a rubbish shield, but that was a well dropped legendary. Right, let's go and get drunk at Moxie's.
They're in your wake for their dead boy, and lucky. The Zaffords won't let you into the wake if you're sober, though. There's a bar in Sanctuary run by a trader we hodunks don't talk about. Go there now, get wasted.
Right, let's go and get some of Moxie's booze.
Careful, sugar. That's strong stuff.
Keep plugging that booze. Zaffords won't let you into the bar unless you're so drunk that Ellie looks like she's got Moxie's curves. Right. Sorry, Paul. We don't talk about those heathens while left the clan. My mistake.
Right, let's go and crash a wake. Right, I think we are going to... Oh, I don't have one. I thought I might have had a bonus package on this character. We'll keep that on for now. Excuse me. When doing this part of the quest, I quite like the bonus package and just find a spot and grenade everybody.
Come on in. The wake's just starting.
Take your time. Find a good spot to start the shooting. And kill them all.
We are here today to celebrate the life of Lucky Slavine's uncle.
Stormfront works just as well though.
Out there? The freak was probably out getting more booze. Ah, well. Come on back.
Who crashes a wake? That's it, Hodunk. No more messing around. A fight to the death. Zafford versus Hodunk.
Ooh, they sound angry. Haul your sweet ass back to my junkyard and we'll see about ending this war.
Right, let's go back to Ellie.
What say we put an end to all this clan fighting?
Excuse me. What we take? That's worth a bit more. I don't actually want either of them.
Hey!
Clan War. There we go. That's it.
Sounds like the Zaffords and the Hodunks are raring for a final showdown, and you get to choose who wins. Get out there before the fighting starts. You don't want to miss the fun.
Boyo, we're finally gonna finish off these hodunks for good. Come meet us by the Lynchwood train station.
Hey, buddy, we got the Zaffords in our crosshairs out by the Lynchwood train station. Come meet us, and we can end this clan feud for good.
Only one gang is gonna survive this. Your choice as to who. Once the shooting starts, just blast away at whichever side annoys you the most. And be careful, once the fight started, you can't leave until one of the families is dead.
We're going to take the shortcut because we've been to Lynchwood in one of our previous playthroughs, TVHM or normal mode, and because we've saved quit on this particular save. Since we've progressed the story, we can come directly to Lynchwood and then just come out here. The train will actually be gone, but the fast travel is still there. Right, I always kill the Hodunks because I always go for the Slagger. If you want the Maggie, then you kill Mick Zafford. But I always go and kill the Hodunks. See if we got a lucky Slagger at all. I don't think we did. It drops from Hector. No, no lucky Slagger. And the quest reward for this is the Tulane, which is not a particularly useful weapon.
You've done a good thing today, mate. This here's a family heirloom.
I can't remember what you get if you kill Mick Zafford and turn it into Hector Hodunk. You get a different weapon, but you get the Tulane if you side with the Zaffords, which is it does it self slags. So the only real use for this weapon is if you want to do the recompense Haderach's kill with Maya, and you at OP9 and OP10, I think you need to self slag, so you can use this to slag yourself. But we will sell that at the next opportunity. It's not even a particularly good one. TD or grip. You know, it's as a slagging weapon it works, but it self slags as well, so it's like cursed. Okay, right, so I think what we're going to do is we'll go back to Ellie's and we'll wrap the video up there. I don't think I'm going to proceed anymore in this episode. I think we've done enough. So we'll go back to Ellie's and we'll recap, and then we'll call the video there. Let's see if we get ambushed again like we did last time, not having a shield on. and got killed just as we got out of our vehicle. No, we're okay. Okay, so what we'll do is get ourselves set up for starting next time, so we don't forget. Gunzerker and Deputy's badge. And then when we come back next time, we'll go and meet Brick at 1,000 Cuts. So that was the Safe and Sound mission and the Clan War mission. I quite like this mission. I think it's certainly the Clan War. I think it's a really good dark mission. You know, burning people in their beds and, you know, killing everybody awake. I think that's you know, I find that quite entertaining. Anyway, enough waffling from me. If you have enjoyed this content, please leave me a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Please come back and see the next episode, and if you haven't viewed any of the previous episodes, have a dig around. It's a fun playthrough. I've started it from the beginning and we've done quite a few side quests. Anyway, I've been LD50, you've been lovely, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.